Today, we're going to take a look at a really good wireless lavalier option that will keep you guys from being tethered in physically to your equipment, but will also reduce the need to sync your audio in post. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? It's QuazyDog here, and like I said before, today we're going to be looking at a great solution that will keep you from being tied into your equipment but still allowing you for good audio quality, and the main thing is no syncing in post for your video to your audio. Here we have the M8 by K&F Concepts. This is a two-piece receiver and transmitter, and it's going to allow you to send your audio wirelessly to your compatible DSLR or camcorder. So the first thing that I want to do is go through an unboxing process, see exactly what's inside, and then we're going to do a little bit of a test with some other footage to take a look at the range and the sound quality of this set. And also, one other thing to mention as well, I actually really like the way that this is boxed up. It's inset in one piece of foam that not only allows you to itemize the products really well, but I'm personally using this as a method of storage and transportation to make sure that everything arrives to its destination safe and sound. Now inside the box, of course, we will have the receiver and the transmitter. This is what's going to allow you to send your voice from your person or yourself to your compatible DSLR or camcorder. Now you can see that both of these look very similar in appearance, and honestly it is kind of hard to determine which one is which, but you can open the battery door and also look on the top of the devices to see exactly which one you need to position where. Now the manufacturer states that you should get about 15 to 20 hours of battery life on each set of AA batteries that you use. Now your mileage may of course vary depending on your batteries, and that being said, I would of course recommend a good set of rechargeables if you're using this for something like a conference or wedding videos or just really anything important like that. Better safe than sorry. Now the one thing that I actually like about these is that they're very minimal in appearance. They're not big, they're not bulky, they're not flashy, and because of that, they're not going to stand out on whoever wears them. They affix to yourself by just using a very nice and sort of soft and malleable clip on the back of the unit itself. You're going to use that on, of course, the transmitter, and then on the receiver, you can either use the clip or you can attach a hot shoe mount to the back of that for installation on top of your DSLR or your camcorder. Now, of course, speaking of that, there is the hot shoe adapter. This is optional and of course included in the kit. Speaking of mounting this on top of your DSLR or camcorder, you do have your dual auxiliary cable as well. This is what allows you to go from the audio out on the receiver into the inlet or the microphone jack on your compatible DSLR or camcorder. Now, if you're not using this on a DSLR or camcorder, you can certainly use this on a PC or with a smartphone, but you will have to get a TRS to TRRS adapter. Rode makes one, but you can also find other options on Amazon. And lastly, of course, we do have the microphone itself. This is a one piece on the cable. You're going to notice that the windsock is removable. And one thing that I find is kind of cool is it's actually flattened on one side, just so it hugs your body that little bit extra. You have a clip, it's very sturdy, it's made of metal, and I have no problems with it staying in place. And the cable itself is interference free. Now the nice thing is when it comes to the transmitter, or what you actually wear to send your audio to your camera, it just has a regular audio jack. So if you're not a fan of the included lavalier, you can go ahead and use one of your own. I have up in the cards a link to another lavalier that I have used in the past. You guys have heard it in other videos, and that's fully compatible with this system, and it would add a nice condenser mic to this whole package, and I think you would get really good audio results. Maybe we'll do that in another video. Now this microphone operates from 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so the sender and the receiver have the ability to communicate over a radius of what should be around 70 meters. Of course, I haven't tested that to its fullest, and your mileage may vary depending on interference, but the nice thing is there is a selectable 6-channel setting on both of the units to make sure that you find something that fits your environment. Now, speaking of channel selection, there is an LCD display on this kit, which I personally really enjoy, and something that is not actually found on a lot of other systems on the market, especially something this budget oriented. Now, not only does it give you the option to select your channel, but it does have a battery indicator to make sure that you guys are setting yourselves up for success and you're not using this equipment when it's almost dead. Speaking of almost dead, and I should really start scripting these videos. I scripted my last one, but I just wanted to do this one very genuinely and off the cuff. The fact that these do run off their own batteries means that it won't be leaching power away from your DSLR or your camcorder, meaning that you're not going to reduce the mileage of your battery on your actual camera equipment. That, I think, is a really great plus. So now that we have a little bit of information aside, I'm also going to have all the specs, by the way, in the description below. Let's go ahead and let's listen to a sound test outside. So far, you guys have actually been listening to this whole review using this lavalier setup itself. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think before you listen to the range test that I'm going to do right now. So in conclusion, are there better lavalier systems on the market? Yeah, of course, you're gonna get a lot of great professional options, but you're also going to pay professional prices. With this guy here, it's very, very budget oriented, which is something that I genuinely love. It's very easy to use and it does sound really good. This would be great for anybody doing interviews, conferences, wedding videos, people that do maker videos such as, building things or doing woodworking or anything like that. Really any scenario where you have to be able to freely move around. Maybe you want to reduce some room echo from a camera mounted microphone on the top of your equipment. This is something that I really think that you guys should look into. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you've liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you disliked it, I guess you know what to do with the other button there as well. Speaking of being in that area of the video, like right down in and around there is a subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that. It's free of cost and it will give you guys access to future content. If by chance maybe you forget about me, I'll show up in your sub boxes and then you'll watch it and you'll say, that Quasi Dog, he's a cool guy. I like him. Was that as awkward for you as it was for me? Probably. Until the next video, guys, my name is Quasi Dog. You guys have been awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.